Yes! Yes! No!
It had to be done.
And I thought we were really becoming friends.
Hey there, trainers, and welcome back to the Pokemon trading card game Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown Showdown. I'm your host, Alison Mattingly, and today we are joined by an incredibly talented actress, singer, and now producer. She's taken on complex characters, made us laugh, cry, and even scream, but now she's here to show off her strategic skills in the Pokemon TCG. Please welcome the one and only Abigail Breslin.
Wow, thank you so much. I wish everybody would introduce me that kindly.
Thank you so much for being here. I feel like we have to ask the obvious question. How familiar are you with the TCG aspect of the Pokemon brand?
Yeah, so the TCG, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not great at it.
Don't worry, because not only is the Pokemon trading card game incredibly fun, it's also super accessible and easy for new players to learn.
Yes.
So
I just am warning you, I am a highly competitive gal.
Good. I expect nothing less. Before we get into playing, there's only one thing I love more than playing the game, and that is opening up some packs. So what do you say we crack into some of these packs and see some of these amazing new cards?
Why don't we?
Awesome. Today we're playing with the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown set and using some of its signature Stellar Terra type Pokemon to build our decks. These new Pokemon add such a fun dynamic that's sure to excite trainers and revolutionize gameplay. We just finished cracking open some fresh packs, and some of us got some cooler cards than others. I'm not gonna name any names, but if you wanna see all the amazing cards that we pulled, be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram. And if you're joining us from those videos, welcome. It's time for you to make the most important decision of any Pokemon trainer's life: who will be your partner Pokemon. On the one side, we have the Lapras EX. Now, Lapras is one of the new Stellar Terra type Pokemon. It has a couple of really cool moves, one of which utilizes 3 different energy and allows you to look at the top 20 cards of your deck and attach as many energy as you find there to your Pokemon. And on the other side here, we have a really fun deck that utilizes a new ability called Food Prep, which determines the energy cost of your Pokemon based off of how many Kofu supporter cards you have in your discard pile. So, which deck will it be?
See, this is hard. This is hard because there's something interesting about the Food Prep ability that's kind of cool, but I think my gut is telling me to go with Lapras. I just,
you got a
colorful vibe. It's speaking to me, so to speak.
We need to determine who goes first, and we'll do that with a toss of the coin. Would you like heads or tails?
I'm gonna do tails.
All right, tails never fails. Let's see. And there you go, that is tails. So would you like to go first?
Love to.
Good luck.
I'm gonna draw a card now. Well, I am gonna then add.
Perfect, all right.
Go. I'm going to add some energy to my Lapras. I'm gonna pass it back to you.
All right, I will draw for turn and play a Crabrawler and a Veluza onto my bench. Now, Veluza is one of the Pokemon with the Food Prep ability. I am going to play a Pokegear, which allows me to look at the top 7 cards of my deck and take a supporter card I find there and put it into my hand. And as I look for a supporter card, I think I have to ask the most obvious of questions, but what's your favorite Pokemon?
Pikachu, classic.
Classic. That's
classic and adorable and great kid,
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody loves Pikachu.
Definitely Pikachu. Yeah, definitely. But I'm really starting to dig on Lapras, I gotta say.
Yeah, no, I mean, Lapras is another fan favorite for a reason.
Yeah.
Every sort of trainer has a type of Pokemon that they like to get, build their personality around. If you could take over the Geek and Sundry gym, what kind of gym leader would you be, and who would be your signature Pokemon?
I'm more of a water type of person. Yeah.
The Lapras.
So Lapras, I would be more of the cheerleader type. I would be more encouraging with like positive energy because I get really scared when trainers are like, "Go, do it now!" So I would be like more of the one being like, you can do it, rooting for you, like, good job, like handing out oranges and water.
Not exactly what I want, but I will grab a boss's orders. So I'm gonna use attract customers to find my first Kofu from this deck, and then I will use Professor's Research to discard my hand, including the Kofu, and draw 7 new cards. I am going to play down another Crypt Brawler. I will also play Tatsugiri. I'm going to go ahead and play a switch card to get my other Tatsugiri into the active position so I can use attract customers once again. See if we can find another Kofu. Still no Kofu. I will grab a boss's orders though. I'm gonna go play another Pokegear, my last Pokegear, and see if we can continue searching for this Kofu.
You're dead set on that.
I am, you know, when I'm on a mission, I'm on it.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, so you aren't just sitting here watching me look for Kofu, Pokemon evolve and grow over time just like people. Can you share a personal experience where you feel like you had a major evolution or growth in your life?
Anytime that I've really gone through anything difficult, one of those times was probably losing my dad. Was a very, not to make things too dark, but you know, very difficult experience. And so being able to, you know, move past that and finding joy in things and like playing Pokemon or, you know, doing things that would make him proud, I would say is one of the things that I'm proudest of.
That's really great. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
There's not too much else that I can do on this turn. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass to you.
Alrighty, well I guess I have to draw
for turn.
Another card. I'm gonna add Beldum.
All right.
So I'm gonna add to that, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to play, so.
All right.
Yeah, pass it back. Bad hand.
You're all good.
Yeah, they're all good. They're all good hands.
I will begin my turn by drawing for turn, but as I start to play things out here, your roles in projects like Scream Queens and Zombieland really find that blend of horror and humor. How do you approach that as an actress, balancing those different types of emotions?
It's always interesting because, you know, when I'm doing something like a Zombieland or Zombieland 2, I mean, we have a lot of fun because we're, you know, running around with zombies all day long, and but it's always difficult because in both Scream Queens and in Zombieland, there are moments where you need to be emotional and everything, but it's hard to do that when you're also laughing and keeping it comedic. So I've really learned how to cry even when things are really funny around me, but, you know, walking around on a set and you go to the bathroom and a zombie comes out and they're like, hey, what's up? Yeah, do you mind if I grab some of that coffee? You know?
My search for more Kofus continues, but is not looking great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use attract customers one last time here. We are not finding any Kofus, so I will just grab a Curin. Earthen Vessel. So I will go ahead and discard my boss's orders and search for some energy, so at least I can start kind of building up energy on my Pokemon before you get too carried away with your Lapras. I will grab these 2 basic water energy. I will attach one of them to my Crabominable, and I will pass the turn to you.
Okay, draw a card. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to level up here.
All right. That Matang is going to be really helpful for this strategy as it'll help you accelerate energy onto your Lapras.
Amazing. And then I'm going to use my Professor's Research.
Awesome. As you do that, what's great about Professor's Research is it really gives you a chance to refresh your hand when you're in a corner, so to speak. Are there any times in your life where you would like to just refresh your hand, get a mulligan, and start fresh?
Whenever I've been filming a movie or a show or doing a play or something, it's hard. Sometimes you get attached to the character that you're playing, and sometimes you need to take a little break for a couple weeks and just restart and refresh. So that's when I usually feel the most need to chill out with my friends, be with my family, ignore emails and everything.
Yeah, just decompress a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you get anything good from that Professor's Research?
I did.
Okay.
I am going to play my nest ball and look through, see what I can find in here.
Another Lapras.
So I'm gonna do that. Sorry.
Perfect. No, you're doing great.
I'm gonna do it.
Look, I understand.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my ability.
All right.
And top 4 cards,
Yep.
you say?
Did you get some metal energy?
I did.
Oh.
And I'm gonna add 2
All right.
to my Lapras. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Power Splash.
With that Power Splash, you have 5 energy attached to your Lapras, and with its attack, it does 40 damage per energy card attached to it, meaning you just destroyed my Tatsugiri with 200 damage.
So sorry, it's not personal.
I get it. You gotta knock out a Pokemon when you gotta knock out a Pokemon. I'm not taking it personally.
Thank you.
So I will put my new other Tatsugiri up into the active position.
Okay.
And try and recover from this. Trying to recover from this betrayal that I'm feeling right now.
I hope we can stay friends.
So I'm gonna play a Veluza onto my bench. I'm gonna try and see if I can find some more Kofus. But in the meantime, I'm curious. We've really seen you evolve, keep in theme with Pokemon throughout your career, from an actress into a singer and now a producer. Can you talk about the sort of trajectory of your career and what's next in the evolution of Abigail Breslin?
I've always loved acting, and that's always been sort of my main medium, so to speak, but music has also always been such a huge part of my life, and I do feel like whenever I'm working on a set, I learn new things as I go along. So when I, was 13, I did a film where I had to be a musician and learned how to play guitar then, and then producing kind of just started in the past couple of years, where I feel like I've been in front of the camera so much, it's kind of fun now to be behind it a little bit, and the next thing I really want to do is direct my first feature film. So that's hopefully
that's so exciting.
happen. But I love always, changing different things, and I think it's helpful to learn every part of the whatever craft you're in.
I'm going to attach a water energy to my Crabominable. Unfortunately, there's still not a whole lot I can do. Can't seem to find the Kofus in the deck, but I did find an Iono. So we'll each take our hands, shuffle them up, and put them at the bottom of our deck.
Okay.
We each draw cards based off of how many prize cards we have left. So you take 5, and I will take 6. I did find a Kofu. I am going to first use trekking shoes.
Because for a while you were no food.
I was, in fact, no food.
I'm proud of you.
I will go ahead and play a Nest Ball. I will grab another Tatsugiri. I am going to play an Ultra Ball, get rid of my Kofu and my Veluza. I will grab a second Crabominable. I now have 2 Kofu in my discard pile, but that's still not enough to get any attacks off. But I did pull my A-Spec Tool card Deluxe Bomb. So this one will be great, and at least like kind of keeping you on your toes a little bit. With this one attached to my Tatsugiri, if you attack my Tatsugiri, it will set off the Deluxe Bomb and do 120 damage to your Lapras. I'm gonna put the ball back in your court.
Okay. Gonna use my Buddy Buddy Poppin'.
So with Buddy Buddy Poppin', you actually get to search out 2 Pokemon under 70 HP.
Okay.
So you have 1 Beldum that can go in that.
Yep. Ha ha ha.
Perfect.
I'm also going to add
Oh,
this to my Lapras.
Bravery Charm.
Yes.
All right, Bravery Charm is an amazing tool card. It's gonna boost the HP of your Lapras by an additional 50 points.
I'm gonna have to attack you.
All right, well, you do knock out my Tatsugiri, especially now that you are doing 200 damage with your Lapras, which is more than enough to knock out my Tatsugiri, but my Deluxe Bomb does go off and puts 120 damage onto your Lapras. Sorry.
No!
It had to be done. It had to be done.
You know what? I don't blame you. I just don't like it. And I will take my prize card now.
Awesome. Thankfully, I had a professor's research in hand to be able to discard and get some new tools in my belt here. So I am going to use my trekking shoes card. I got a Kofu, so I'm going to discard it. And that gives us 3 now in the discard pile. I am going to use an Ultra Ball to get rid of my 4th Kofu and an Ultra Ball for another Pokemon, which I only have 1 left. Part of the risk of the food prep deck is sometimes when you cook too hard, you run the risk of running out of cards. But I do have some potential moves up my sleeve. I'm going to attach a rescue board to my Tatsugiri. I'm also going to attach a energy card to my Crabominable. I'm then going to switch it into the active position. Use the Haymaker to knock out your Lapras. So sorry. I'm so sorry. It hurts me to do this.
Okay.
But you're still in a really great position with another Lapras on the bench, as well as that very, very scary Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Thank you for everything you've done for me. You know, I think I'm gonna have to use my Blood Moon Ursaluna.
So what's great about Blood Moon Ursaluna is similarly to my food prep Pokemon, Blood Moon Ursaluna has an ability that decreases the energy required to use its attack based off of how many prize cards its opponent has taken. I have taken my first 2 prize cards, so with 2 prizes down, you can use your Matang to power up your Blood Moon Ursaluna really quickly.
And I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna add this to my
Go ahead and
evolve a little bit. And then I'm gonna use my Metal Maker ability. So let us see.
Did you find any energy?
I did indeed. So I am going to add some energy
Perfect.
to my Ursaluna. I'm gonna use my Metal Maker again.
Perfect. Wow.
Let's go. Came to play?
You came to play.
Okay.
More metal energy?
That would be a yes. So
All
I'm also
right.
gonna build her up a little more.
So you only need 1 more energy to power up your Blood Moon Ursaluna, and then my Crabominable is toast.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. But
Get it. You got energy in hand, you gotta use it.
All right, I'm sorry, Allie, but I'm gonna have to attack you, and I'm gonna use the Blood Moon ability.
I understand. You're gonna use Blood Moon for 240 damage. Your Blood Moon Ursaluna is very scary. So I'm gonna put up a Crabominable. Go ahead and take another prize card.
I'm going to. You know I will.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and play Trekking Shoes to see. Don't really need a rescue board. Pulled a research. So I am still trying to figure out what my future holds. But in the meantime, what are some future projects that you have on the horizon that you'd like to talk about?
One of the things that I'm most excited about is I'm actually working on my debut album. I've only released EPs, so hopefully we'll be out, mid next year, and very excited.
I'm going to evolve up my Crabominable, and I just hit you with another Haymaker for 250 damage. So we will put another
Why?
250.
I understand.
Look, thankfully you have 260 HP, so you can strike back a little bit.
All right, I understand.
I pass to you.
Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some basic water energy to my Lapras over here. Also going to evolve my Beldum. I'm gonna have to play my Super Rod.
Awesome. Super Rod is really great for this deck. It'll allow you to recycle 3 metal energy back into your deck, which would hopefully show up in the Metal Maker.
Let us see. And now I'm going to use my Metal Maker ability.
All right.
So I'm gonna check out the top 4 here.
Did you hit any metal energy?
I did not. So I'm gonna use my ability again.
Yeah.
My
great
Metal
thing is
Maker.
2 more shots.
Come on, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so I got some metal energy.
Perfect.
There we go.
You have 1 Metal Maker left. Can you power up that Lapras to take the knockout on my Crabominable?
Let's find out. Shall we? I'm gonna use my Metal Maker. Yes! Yes! I'm gonna have to power up my Lapras.
Perfect. With that, you can retreat your Blood Moon Ursaluna by discarding the energy, and then you can take out my Crabominable.
I'm gonna discard this energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Here.
So now your Lapras has 4 energies attached to it. It's more than enough to take out my Crabominable.
I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry.
I understand.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Which means I get to take a prize card?
It does. It does. It means you have 2 prizes left. I'm gonna promote my Crabominable. Did get an energy card, so I can attach that to my Crabominable. And with the food prep ability, that 1 energy, all it takes to do the Haymaker and knock your Lapras out.
Okay. Well.
I'm so sorry.
And I thought we were really becoming friends.
I've taken 2 more of my prize cards, getting me that much closer to victory. And unfortunately, looking at the field here, I think I have game on board. So with that,
I'll
pass it to you.
Oh.
This is what happens.
Trouble? Should I just run now?
No, you're good. This is a friendly game.
I guess I'm gonna have to move my Blood Moon Ursaluna.
The good news is, because I've taken 4 prize cards, your Blood Moon Ursaluna only requires 1 energy to be able to do a new attack onto my Crabominable.
Build her up and attack you.
With that, you do knock out my Crabominable, bringing you down to 1 prize card, which is extremely scary considering I have 2. But what works so great about the food prep deck is I can promote my Veluza, and with my little army of single prize Pokemon with 4 Kofus in the deck, they get that much stronger. So I will draw my card for turn, and with my Kofus, my food prep ability allows my Veluza to use its attack for free. And with that, all right, Veluza, use Sonic Edge and win this game.
No.
With that, I take my final 2 prize cards. It's been so much fun having you in the Stellar Crown Showdown. I hope you'll come back for a rematch.
Oh, you can best believe I will be back, and I'm gonna come back and I'm actually gonna really scare you, I think.
I look forward to it. You didn't win the game, but you aren't going to walk away from here completely empty-handed. We have a bit of a tradition here in the Stellar Crown Showdown based off of my personal favorite supporter card, Arvin. We have the golden Geek and Sundry consolation sandwich. It's all about friendship.
Thank you. It is all about friendship. I mean, yours says winner.
Mine says winner.
And so I'm just friendship. But friendship is also...
Friendship is also good, too.
Friends?
Friends.
Shake on it.
Good game. Thank you so much again for being here today, Abigail, and thank you for the incredible Pokemon battle. For everyone at home, be sure to follow all of Abigail's projects, and while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for even more epic Pokemon TCG battles right here on Geek and Sundry. Until next time, Pokemon fans,